Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here. Yep, I am back from the dead and making videos, so should have lots of good content for you here. The other day I was replacing the front seal and water pump on my truck, and I needed to remove the harmonic dampener, and I could not fit my electric impact in there. I have used and abused this DeWalt electric impact. I really like having an electric one where when I am out working on my truck, I can just run it off of my engine drive welder and not have to mess with an air compressor. However, this thing is big. It's, you know, about a foot from one end to the other, and I could not fit this in between the radiator and the flywheel there. So I had a really shitty Taiwanese, you know, Black Max brand, a pneumatic impact that I've had since I was a teenager. Doesn't really have a whole lot of torque. Didn't have enough torque to spin off the bolts I needed. So I ran into town. I was going to get a Milwaukee Fuel, one of their really snazzy compact electric impacts. However, they were sold out at both places that carry them in Crawfordsville, so I ended up getting a pneumatic one. Now this was all I needed to get my truck finished before the ice storm. I probably would have ordered something different online had I actually had time, but I ran into NAPA to get some other parts, and they were closing out their house brand stuff here. So I picked up this NAPA magnesium housing impact, and so far I gotta say I really like it. It spun off the bolts on my balancer, or my dampener rather, without any trouble. Changed a couple of tires on my red truck with it, and yeah, it's got a lot of power. I'm pretty impressed. Variable gauge or variable power here on the back, along with the direction changer dealy. So far I'm really digging it. It's nice and light, and it, as you can see, it is a lot more compact than this electric one. Seems like it has a lot more power too, but that's not really that interesting, me just talking about it. So what I have set up here is I've got a 3/8 grade 8, I've got a 1/2 inch grade 8, I've got a 5/8 grade 8, and I've got a 7/8 grade 8. We're going to set things up here and see which bolts it will actually break. I figured that's kind of a good demonstration of the kind of power this thing has. So let me get my air compressor juiced up here, and we're going to see if we can break these bolts. All right, I'm going to start off here with the 3/8 bolt. I'm guessing this is just going to snap it off without any troubles. Or not. Huh. Well, I think it just stripped off the nut. All right, well, we'll switch to the 1/2 inch one and see what happens. Well, that just won't go any further. I'm kind of sad. I thought we'd have better luck breaking something than this. electric one here, see what kind of results we get. I know I've broken a bunch of bolts with this thing. All right, let's go for the DeWalt electric impact and see what we can do here. Oh, whoops. It helps if you grab the right wrench. Well, maybe not. I really thought we'd break something here. Well, I really thought we could break something with one of the two of these. So the 3/8 bolt just stripped out. And then the 1/2 inch one here just refuses to budge. Now I have definitely broken some of these off before with that 1/2 inch Milwaukee, or 1/2 inch DeWalt, but this one just doesn't want to seem to budge. Well, this has been somewhat anticlimactic. I was really hoping for some snapped off bolts here. The 3/8 one just stripped out and spins, but then the others here refuse to snap. I don't know if that's a testament to how wimpy these impacts are or how good bolts you get from Tractor Supply are. Well, all right, YouTube. Well, that was actually a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for some serious bolt snaps there, but they just don't want to seem to cooperate. So let me get this up here for the camera 2 here for you to see. I didn't even go for the 7/8 one here. This bolt, this is a grade 8 bolt, grade 8 nut. It just stripped either the nut or the washer, or the nut of the bolt here, because it's just spinning. The 1/2 inch one here, I have definitely snapped off those before with this DeWalt impact, but apparently today it does not want to go. Neither one of these guys was actually capable of snapping that one off. The 5/8 bolt here, they both just sit on there and hammer, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping for something a little more impressive there, but so far I really like this NAPA impact wrench. It's got a lot of power. It's kind of quiet too. I've had some other impacts that were really loud and obnoxious, but this one's nice and quiet. And it seems to be a pretty solid performer so far. We'll see how time goes as it holds up, and once again, if you're in the market for an impact, these DeWalt ones, not very expensive, and you can just abuse the hell out of them and they last forever, and you don't have to dick with a compressor, which is really nice. Anyway, I'm Darlington Farm. Thank you for watching. Please check back to the channel here. I should have some more content up soon.